Okay, so now I look at the number of dark side force icons I have to activate force for the dark side. There's one for the Dagobah training area, two for the Dagobah system, one for the spaceport prefect's office, one for the swamp, one for the forest, one for the Raltier system, and one personal force. During my control phase, my objective allows me to use 2 force to search my deck for any card I choose, and I'm going to choose Darth Vader, because I want to use him. This is, actually, you may notice the bottom of the card looks different from the top. I'll explain that when we get into playing him. I'm going to shuffle the rest of my deck. Now, the other thing that the dark side gets to do, well, both sides get to do it, but the dark side has an advantage here, is you may notice some of these sites have icons on both light and dark side that makes them battlefields, and during your control phase you may make a force drain, which means that if you occupy a battlefield and your opponent does not, it means you control that battlefield, and you may cause your opponent to lose 1 card for every force icon they have there. So 1 at the forest, 1 at the swamp, and 1 at the prefect's office make a total of 3. And the light side has, let's see, I'm actually going to do something risky. The light side is going to use 1 force to play Surprise Assault on the prefect's office, 1 force to cancel a force drain at 1 location, draw 1 destiny for each character, starship, and vehicle the opponent has present, compare the total destiny total to opponent's total power. Player with the lowest total loses force equal to the difference, and I'm going to put that in my lost pile. And the light side draws a 7 for my Rebel Artillery, and it's opposed to the 1 that the Stormtrooper has, so the dark side loses a couple of force, 6, so I'm going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and those will go to my lost pile on top of the Twi'lek Advisor. Alright, and the light side will still lose 2 force. Actually, no. Funny story. They have another surprise assault, so they're going to use another one. Drawing a 4 this time for Size Matters Not, and causing the dark side to lose 1, 2, 3, 4 more cards, and they're all Stormtroopers. And then the light side will lose 1 force, which will be Skywalkers. That's an okay card to lose. Alright, now I am going to intensify my power at 1 site. I still have that Darth Vader in my hand. This is a virtual card, which means the player's community basically changed what this Darth Vader does after the game was, after Decipher lost the license to it. So his abilities are P4, which means he pilots any ship he wants. He can add 4 to its power. While he's aboard a starship, it's immune to attrition less than 5. Once per battle, at same system, twice if with a Black Squadron pilot, he may subtract 3 from a just drawn destiny. That's for weapons or battle destiny. He's immune to attrition less than 5. So I'm going to take that 6 deploy cost he has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to deploy him to the Spaceport Prefect's office. And now, one of the abilities one of my cards has is our Stormtrooper. Deploys free to same site as one of your Imperials of ability greater than 2. Darth Vader has 6 because he's a Dark Jedi, so my Stormtroopers, because I have 2 of them, deploy there for free. So I am going to do that, recirculate, and tell the light side that the force is with them.